writer and every artist, no matter what age. Original art with me as well. A veteran of the comic book industry for 30 years. I'm a writer, I'm an artist, and this sucks.
Tonight's episode, Press Pass to the Slammer.
Don't start! We haven't left yet!
Oops.
Oops.
You know, I got these colored lights, and yet
Yeah.
we still look pasty white, like we just were pulled from the grave. Mesmerizing.
Today I might be. Better?
Not particularly.
No, we need to be on that like witness protection thing where they change our voices and our faces.
Yeah.
That might be better. Let's see, is there colors?
I got orange
Maybe
and red.
purple.
You'd think that'd warm us up, make us look more lively, but doesn't really
It'd take a lot more than that.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, welcome everybody.
Welcome.
You are witnessing Aaron live on.
Sorry.
Let the apology tour begin right now. It's November 13th, 2022. I'm Aaron Lopresti. This is Shelley Showtime, sitting to my right. Boy, we've got a big show for you.
You changed the
What did I do?
nothing. I was dumb. I thought I could push the buttons and change the light, but all it does is change the brightness.
Yeah.
Because you have to take the lens
You
out.
got to take the thing out to put a
'Cause
different color in there.
I'm dumb. Hi guys.
Well, I mean, dumb is
I am.
maybe a bit extreme,
Dumb.
but
So nearly perfect. If you only had a living brain.
Functional brain.
only had a
If
living
only.
brain. We got competition tonight,
guys.
Shelley. People
I
are coming
know.
into our broadcasting time slot and messing us up.
Well,
but do what we got to do.
Can't help jealousy.
That's right.
Ethan.
When you got prime time spot like
Ethan.
we do, and people trying to
I know.
edge in on it.
I know.
Ethan.
But
Anyway, let's see who's here with us because they may not be
that's
here
the
long.
most important part.
That's right. We want to acknowledge you guys before you leave.
Yes.
Um,
Thanks for stopping by.
Leg kick appears to be the first one in the door.
Awesome. First with nothing.
You get nothing for that.
Mhm.
And
And he
but
likes
it's good to see the leg kick is here because leg kick is almost always here.
Yep.
Stippling Vaughn is right
Yes,
behind
the
him.
campaign trail starts.
Yes, apparently there's like all sorts of categories and stuff that
Do we know
I've
any
been-
Democratic politicians we can call and figure out how to cheat?
pad the votes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Randy Howell's here, banned but not
Oh,
forgotten.
wait.
Mm.
So shout out to put that back on. She voted for next Saturday on the chat. So they're voting on the show
in the
chat
live
chat.
during
the show.
the
Chat in the chat
chat.
perhaps.
I don't know. Let's see what this says.
Banned
Daniel
but not
Russell's here.
forgotten. Yep.
Next goal, 10 pages of new Atari Force.
Nice try.
I don't think that's probably going to
I
happen.
don't think so.
This might happen though. So
Awesome.
thank you for that suggestion. Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Kevin Thomas is here. There he goes. Nothing on TV. Might as well watch Hanging with. Well, you might as well.
What's that? Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hanging with
Sorry.
the Bickersons.
Little pain med action going today.
Yep. Well, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Russell, Kevin Thomas. Abra is 2 cents. Everybody get over there and subscribe to her review channel. She has quite the review channel.
Good one.
Daniel Russell, I ready for the print collection and blacklight poster. He ready.
Well, if they ever unban us.
Yeah.
I had a good discussion with somebody that I might know why.
Oh, is it something you can share, or is it something you have to keep quiet about?
No, I think I can share it. It's just dumb.
Shelly, give us a break and kick Aaron for a day and bring back Sammy. He should be drawing anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
She'll be here maybe in December if she decides to come home. She's mad.
It's just a little bit. Let's see.
Sometimes you parents have to say things that you might not like.
Yeah, that's for sure. And we've done it a few
Said a
times.
lot of things lately. Anyway.
Look at that. Abra's 2 cents is the best show on TV right here. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Well, Shelly, let's not waste any time because we don't know how much
my vertical time is going to be.
Well, we don't know how much time we have left before we get preempted.
Oh.
So let me find the thingy.
The thing.
Where the heck is the thing at?
Well,
there it is.
Oh.
If we haven't inspired you to subscribe and like to this channel by this point, it's not getting any better than this, folks.
So,
yes,
the voting next Saturday.
Yes.
So, Aaron has so generously been nominated on the what's the awards? You remember?
Well, I'm too.
Oh no. Okay, so it was the awards for Nobody Gives a Damn awards. And Aaron has been, let's see, the best writer, most anticipated book, best value, best character, creator of the year. Wow, that is so nice. Book of the year, and one of the best covers.
My goodness.
And it's the throwback, the 70s throwback one. So
that's very
that is
kind.
so nice.
That's very nice for everybody.
Holy cow.
Our show didn't get nominated, but we can understand that.
And so can you.
And so can you.
But yeah, that was a really nice.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Wow.
I didn't even know there was such awards, but that's,
Yeah.
I'm never going to win an Eisner, so, maybe I'll get lucky here.
That's all right. Oh, here's Amanda.
Amanda B says, yes, voting is live. The show is the chat.
Yeah.
All welcome to vote 6 p.m. Eastern this Saturday on Danger Vanessa's channel.
That is so fun.
And also bring in your favorite sandwich.
Sandwich. Saturday.
World of Conan says, God bless the little Presties. Thank you so much. Thanks. We need it.
Yeah.
Um,
Citizen Ronan, thank you.
Sylvie Vaughn and I were pushing for you on the chat. Thank you.
Yep.
So there was a nomination process on the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
so nice.
Holy cow. Thank you guys. Appreciate that very much. He'll end up winning Hat of the Year. At this point, I'd take that. Yeah.
We'll take it. That's so nice. That's so nice. Awesome. Fellow humans.
Okay, yeah.
Best do on YouTube, Mike. That's so sweet.
That wasn't a category, though.
No.
We might have won that because we may be the only ones, I guess.
Oh, no.
Shane and Yanzi.
Well, only two maybe that sit this close. Sorry, guys. Muscle spasms down my back. So if I make strange noises or faces, just go, that's Shelly.
Shelly's playing hurt today, and I think that's admirable of her.
Thanks, hon.
But since the show is so centered around her comedic abilities, that it's tough to do the show.
And I'll apologize now.
Yes. But we never apologize for this.
No.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Make sure you get yourself some crack. What'd you get? Ooh, Shelly crack.
All right, that's enough of that.
Crack, 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 crack.
Did I get them all covered?
Yeah, good enough.
All right. Okay. Okay, so what do we got? I got you gummy bears.
Thank you.
Your fave.
Yes.
Let me
With
open
real
those
fruit
for-
juice, so it's rich. You think I'm so healthy.
It's good for you.
I'm so healthy.
There's some gummies for. Look at this. Still have leftover Halloween
A
candy.
few of them against here. What? Christina Lynn is here.
Twix.
Ooh. Twix. Jolly Rancher gummies. Oh, those are good. Yeah. No. Yep. Sequential Tuezos is in the house. Yeah, Rini's up for a bunch
cigar.
as well.
Well, I have no chance then.
Get yourself some boobies. No, she's so sweet, cute.
We love Rini. We kid because we care. Look,
What?
Louis Bright Raven has returned.
Oh, cool.
Someone put him in jail, and I had to free him up.
Ooh.
So I don't know if it
Must
was
have
somebody
been
who
an error.
accidentally blocked him or someone was messing with him. But you're back, and we're glad to see it. Christina Lynn is here.
Mhm.
Of course, we all know
Yes,
that
I know
Christina
crack
Lynn-
is whack. Whitney Houston told me that.
Mm.
We all know Christina Lynn edited right of God. Stats here.
She's
yeah.
a freelance
Mm,
editor
correct.
and proofreader that worked on Race of God. That's my
I've heard
spiel.
that.
I have to say
Yeah.
that.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So this show is packed with goodness.
Well, packed with something.
One of our guest stars today
Mhm.
is old comics.
Oh,
Now,
goes with the old people.
it's true.
Mhm.
But we've never had old comics on the show before, so I'm excited to see. And
Me too.
the interesting thing about old comics is, as you said, they're very much like you and I,
Mm-hmm.
old.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bit spines.
but the
things.
thing particularly about you, Shelley, is you being a
Oh.
teacher
Mm-hmm.
of physics and higher education
Math.
and tough learning of things.
Mhm.
You like to drop knowledge on us every once in a while. Today, I think you've got some
Gotta
knowledge
get ready.
that has to do with old comics.
Let's see
So
what I
let's
got.
see what Shelley's got for us today.
Wow, our fence really needs to be restained.
What does that got to do with?
Because in the back of the
pictures in
picture.
background? Like,
That's all I can
oh boy,
see is
man, we
my,
really need to
my
vacuum.
gray rogue hair
okay.
and the fence.
All right, Shelley, take it away. Enlighten us.
Visuals even.
Mm-hmm.
So according to historians, the first true American comic book published in 1933 was Famous Funnies.
1933.
Was Famous Funnies, a Carnival Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there it is.
In 7-0.
This was a collection of reprinted newspaper comic strips. It was distributed through Woolworths.
No, you want to try that one more time?
Woolworths.
It was distributed through
Woolworths.
department stores.
Yes.
Mhm.
And since there was no cover price, they weren't sure if it was a giveaway or if it was sold. There you go.
It's amazing that they're unsure of that fact, but apparently they are.
Like nobody was there.
No.
Okay. In 1934, Eastern Color picked up the mantle and published Famous Funnies #1.
Mm.
Another reprint collection. The 68-page comic book,
Wow.
there's a lot of them right now,
Yeah.
was distributed to newsstands with a 10-cent price tag. 90% of the 200,000 print run was sold, making the publishers $4,000.
This is 1933 during the Depression. That's some bank.
Boku
That's bank.
bucks. By issue number 12, the comic was making how much?
I'm going to guess
You do this to me all the time.
$30,000 an issue.
Good guess.
Thank you.
Next, children. In 1935, National Comics Publications, later to become DC,
Mm-hmm.
released the first all-new material comic book, New Fun Comics #1.
How about that?
How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Issue number 6 featured the debut of Simon and Schuster, the eventual creators of Superman,
Mm-hmm.
under the pseudonyms, Leisure
Give or
and
take.
Ruth. And they created the first supernatural crime fighter, Dr. Occult.
Oh.
1938, Superman debuted in Action Comics #1, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Wow.
However,
Oh.
side note, asterisk. Bunnies on Parade was published by Eastman Color in 1933. It was an 8-page comic reprinting newspaper strips and technically could be considered the first comic book. Is there anything, like any information ever in the entire world that isn't like, well, it could be.
Well,
And if it's a full moon and Tuesday, then it's this.
well, because life is full of gray areas, Shelley.
I got some.
And if I may bring this back up real
Maybe.
quick,
Go for it, Mr. Knowledge.
if you can see up here at the graded area,
Mhm.
let's go a little bit closer.
Close.
See where it says right there?
Second
comic book. Although
Wow.
historians believe it to be the first, what they say, true comic book, because the pamphlet basically that was printed was an 8-page pamphlet, but still could be
This is
considered.
distributed as a premium giveaway.
Well, see, they feel pretty confident that it was a giveaway, where maybe some others don't. So there you go. All sorts of.
CGC and CDC, they both think they're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
We
All
pay
right.
money for their
Yeah,
opinions.
it was inked by Art. Yeah.
That was his
Nice.
first. That was his first job in comics.
Mm.
Not his first job.
Well, we could use this old because they seasoned, as Mike says.
Mm,
Vintage, Stat says.
mm. I like vintage.
Oh, we're just so cute together. Thanks, Missy Dare. Ooh,
24 more backers, and it will match the year of the story. Of course, he's talking to about 83. That's right.
Nice.
So, and 24 was, of course, my number in basketball when I played back in the day when I had hair
Yeah.
and was in shape and considerably younger.
Less vintage.
Less vintage.
Yeah.
That's right. I wasn't vintage at that point. Marcus Killigrew saying 7.0, I call BS. Hey, you saw it right there.
Yeah.
CGC
So.
never lies, do they?
I don't know.
Paul
Oh,
Brillard.
no.
Look at this.
Hey,
Paul
Paul.
Brillard, he just drove back from Tucson,
Oh,
and he's
cool.
apologizing for being late.
Was it
That's what I
warm?
call caring.
I really want to
know.
be warm.
Look at me. I've got a T-shirt,
Like right now, I'm okay.
shirt, and coat and hat because I'm freaking cold.
What day was it? I think it was the last day of treatment. Driving to the hospital, it was 31 degrees. It was chilly.
It was.
I didn't like it.
Jeff Potts says they sold the comic on a stand right next to the Red Ryder official carbine action BB gun with a compass in stock. You're probably right.
Shoot your eye out.
Probably right. No, the Submariner came out, and I want to say Motion Pictures Funnies Weekly, which was a black and white giveaway at movie theaters,
Oh.
but that was like 36, 37.
Yeah, around there. It's all ball bearings these days. So
I'd have to
sure.
go look, but no, it is not considered the first. It's first appearance of the Submariner. Might have been the first something.
Ooh, stippling. Did you play basketball with peach baskets?
Oh, no. You know, the funny thing is, we played basketball with cannonball. It made it a little bit more exciting, but now you kind of know what.
There you go.
Yeah, feeling there. Okay, so that was some interesting knowledge, Shelley.
You know,
We like to drop from you dropping knowledge. We like to drop right into our rights and image of the day. So let's take a look at that if you don't mind. You weren't even paying attention.
Oops,
were you?
I didn't watch.
Well, I think there's a little
Sorry.
story there. So there's this guy choking out this girl in the background, and then we got the zombie coming out of the lake. So I'm speculating This is just pure
Yeah,
speculation. I
yeah.
have nothing to back this up.
Okay.
But my guess is that guy coming out of the lake, the zombie coming out of the lake, is her dead husband, which the other guy killed so he could marry her. And now he's killing her because he wants the money, but the zombie's coming up out of the lake to get revenge. That's kind of
All
what
of that from that.
I read into
Okay,
that.
I didn't even look at it. Sorry.
And here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I don't have that. And
What?
I've been looking to get that book, but I can't find one in near mint because, you know me, near mint or nothing, baby.
Yep.
So I haven't been able to find one in the condition that I find acceptable, but I'm still looking. So that's one
Good
rights
luck.
and cover I don't have.
Good luck.
Come on. It makes me sad.
Oh,
I know.
I'm depressed. Mm,
There it is, Randy. Thank you. 1939.
so good.
Are you sure? Well, yeah, it would have been because Action Comics
Randy's
number one.
going. We can't see him, but I know what you're doing. Right? You're like, am I sure? Me?
Action
Come
Comics
on,
number
Aaron.
Action Comics number one was 1938.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Marvel Comics number one
Look it.
reprinted that Submariner story in it. And I was thinking that was 1938, but I think it was 1939.
Uh-huh.
So that would have worked okay then.
Okay.
It would have worked out.
Oh, Daniel.
Shelley must be near mint or better then. That's right.
Not anymore.
She's not slabbed, not yet.
So close. Today I'm very close. Oh my gosh, the sounds that come out of my face the last 2 days.
Oh, man.
Oh. Yep.
Oh gosh, that's funny. Okay.
What?
So, but on a serious note, if I can just for a second. So I was going through the internet yesterday, as I was prepping for the show. And
Mhm.
it's amazing that it takes so much time to put the show together and it's so bad. It just, you would think that there would be some sort of,
Improvement over time.
yeah,
And stuff.
but it just doesn't.
We are
But
where we
anyway,
are. Yeah.
so, and I came across like some videos of 2016, I guess, when Trump won the election and America, all the nuts were burning the America to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Well, I found a clip that I had not seen before
Wow.
during one of these riots, and you will not believe this. I couldn't.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I got it, because I just couldn't believe it.
Okay.
So anyway,
Let's
take a
see.
look at this, and I want to know what you guys think after you
Okay.
see this.
Please, Pittsburgh! Nothing to see here, please!
Our guest
And
star.
it
How could that
was mostly peaceful.
mostly?
So anyway,
There you have it.
Yeah, so I found that.
Aaron Sparrow.
Hey, Aaron's in the house. How about that?
Nice.
Aaron occasionally will find me toys that I'm looking for.
And
Occasionally.
he never fails to entertain me.
That's right.
Mm.
He's very entertaining, but he's not always reliable. He's the whole. I hate Aaron. I hate to bring it up, but the whole Star Trek II phaser thing was really a debacle.
Wow.
But he did come through with me on
His
the.
shoes.
He came through for me on the Looney Tunes,
Yes, he did.
so that almost
Yes, he
makes
did.
up for it. And he did get me a highly collectible Dragon Man toy
Oh.
that I later sold to invest in a Golden Age Captain America comic.
Ungrateful.
I know, Aaron. I'm
Ungrateful he is.
But he also got me a Man Thing action figure, a Man Thing action. Let me clarify that
Okay.
that I still have. So
There you go.
I'm
Awesome.
not someone who takes gifts and then flips them, unless I can get a Golden Age comic out of it. Then I'll accept it. So
David.
Brohawk is here. That was from the Commie
David.
Network, CNN. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Peeled it right off there. I'm sorry that Star Trek is hard to find because it's lame.
Paybacks.
You better ask Scotty right now to beam me up before. Too late. Jinx.
Mhm.
Okay. So next up.
What's up?
Well,
Besides my blood pressure.
Moving right along.
yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
So I've got something here. Okay, I found something on the interwebs also that I thought was of. Actually, we're going to save that because we're still kind of in that old comic book mode, right?
Do you know what you're doing?
No, I don't have a clue.
Okay.
But let's do this.
Okay.
I just did that so I could
Mhm.
eat.
What'd you buy now?
Well, you're about to find out.
Oh man.
Now, I'd like to clarify that I only buy these things to give myself material to do short videos on unboxing videos.
Oh, I see.
If you don't buy anything, you can't unbox anything.
That's true, unless you rewrap something you have and then pretend.
But that would be fraud.
That would not be right offable.
No. All right. Oh my gosh, you know what?
What?
That's brilliant. I hadn't even thought about that.
What?
Start writing off these comic books as video material.
Well, hello?
All right. Now, did I show this one before on here? I don't know if I did. I did an unboxing video of it.
Ouch. No. Mm-mm.
But this is Tales to Astonish number 65 from 1965, a year after I was born. It's in way better
Wow.
shape than I am right now, I can tell you that. I don't think I would get slabbed at a 9.2.
Shoot, I'd be lucky to get a 1-2.
This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. Introducing the new Giant Man. Yeah, it's not really a key issue. They're trying to make it a key issue, but
Yeah.
this costume lasted about 3 issues, I think, before they dumped it. So it's not, But there it is.
Yeah.
That was gotten a while ago.
When you bought
Okay.
paper? Is that what you're showing us?
Well, I always buy paper.
Yep.
Now, some people probably been wondering, what did you get me for our anniversary?
Oh, that's what I was wondering. What did I get you
So
for our anniversary?
I don't think I've shown this on here before. I
don't
did
know.
another unboxing video with this, but
Mhm.
this is Shelley's anniversary present to me.
Aw, everybody. Aw.
This is Tales of Suspense, 1964, 9.2 CBCS graded. The covers by Jack Kirby, inked by Chick Stone. The art
Got
on
a
the
little bit of a
inside
glare
is,
on there, babe.
Yeah, ooh,
There you go.
there we go. Art on the inside
Move
is
it up.
Don Heck and Frank.
Sorry, guys.
Well, it's going to catch some of that reflection someplace. I'm trying to keep the reflection.
There you go.
Okay. Now I can't read it. So Don Heck must have done the Iron Man story, and of course Kirby would have done the Captain America story here. But the interesting thing about this is, it is the first appearance of the Black Widow in costume. There she is, stuck to the
Oh.
ceiling. Look at that jazzy outfit she was wearing back
Liking
in
it.
1965. So,
Sequential Treasure says I have expensive taste to buy that for you.
no, that's Now then,
Oh, but wait.
because Shelley bought me that for our anniversary, I thought, well, then I should get myself something too. It made sense
Well,
to
of
me.
course.
It made
It only
sense.
makes sense.
So then I scored this little gem, a 9.4, Tales of Suspense number 84 from 1966,
Oh.
featuring the first appearance of the Super Adaptoid, not to be confused with the Adaptoid. See, the Adaptoid became the Super Adaptoid right here in this issue. He's got a killer Jack Kirby cover. And again, it's a 9.4. So we got two 9.2s and a 9.4. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
That's quality. And that is what Aaron
Has bought now.
just bought now.
Very
So
nice.
I'm expanding my my slab collection. The
I'm next,
the-
apparently.
the we'll let fate determine that.
Okay.
Anyway,
Nice. How much you spend? Moving right along.
yeah, it's like, how much did you spend? Well, I wanted to get right to the because
Yeah.
you're stuttering about how,
Uh-huh.
but it just didn't work
See
because
how
I
it
forgot
is.
the precious moments was in the front of it, so I just kind of really blew that gag totally. So
That's
I'll
okay.
do this to myself. There you go. That was for me.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, let's do precious moments then, because you guys know it's my favorite.
No, I want to make sure that
Do it.
not yet.
Do it now.
Okay, as I was
We're
surfing,
leaving.
you'll like this next one.
Okay. We'll see.
So as I was surfing the webs yesterday, the interwebs, as some people
Yeah.
call it, I found something that I thought was kind of interesting. You know, we're used to seeing classic monsters in black and white.
Yeah.
Because the films were in black and white.
Mhm.
But occasionally people will go in and colorize some
Why?
stuff because they think it'll bring in a modern audience that won't watch
Oh.
something in black and white.
Okay.
So I found this guy had done on his YouTube channel. He had done, I believe he's the guy who did the colorization, and he colorized some of our favorite monsters from the golden age of horror cinema. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. But you at home can be the judge of the quality here. So let's take a look at this.
Okay.
What I like to call monsters in color.
Okay. Way too bright.
So,
But did Frankenstein, would he really have red
okay,
hair?
no, here's the problem.
Look at
Frankenstein in 1931, when they did the
Mhm.
original movie
Mhm.
and all the subsequent black and white movies, his makeup was kind of this pale green. And the reason they did that is because it made him look more pale and ghostly when they filmed it in black and white.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But people see pictures of the makeup artists in color working on Boris Karloff, making him look green.
Oh.
So then they assume Frankenstein's supposed to be green when there's no logical reason why he ever would be green.
Well, he was kind of Ronnie.
He should have been
dead
like
body
been like a paler than us. He should have been kind of a pale
And that's pale.
flesh tone, very pale,
Okay.
and that would have looked better. But everybody always colors him green. I didn't like the orange hair.
No.
Didn't really work. I think it was supposed to be brown. It got a little hot.
Too hot. Is that what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I did kind of like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yes.
I thought that looked
was
pretty
good.
good.
And the Bride of Frankenstein was good.
Bride of Frankenstein was good, and
For me, that was about it.
Nosferatu is way too
Oh, he was on fire.
way too color.
Yeah,
It's way too orangish. Kind of the color I'm trying to get us to look, but we look like Nosferatu should have looked.
Yeah.
And he looked like we're trying to look very orangey and warm and healthy.
And healthy and glowing.
Right, exactly.
Although,
let's see
I
what.
was really hoping I would have glowed in the dark by now. Speaking of glowing.
Well,
But no.
that's right.
not
We
gonna.
were going to do a celebration stream about Shelley finishing up her radiation, and but she just weren't up for it, so we didn't do it.
No. Well,
So I guess
Yeah.
this is technically,
yay me. Okay.
and now you're having back spasms to kind of
Oh, just from
can't really
base of my
celebrate.
skull down to about my waist. Other than that, I'm good to go. Thanks, volleyball.
Louis Breyraven says, Shelley, there will be lots of time to be low key when you're laid out on the slab. Make sure you put in your will that you want to be slabbed as the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be
I did
funny?
like her hair.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Neon Todd.
there you go. Citizen Rona, UGG, colorized
Right.
movies. Exactly.
Again, it goes back to why change it? I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. It made it what it was. That we feel like we have to change the lore, the whatever. And it's like, why do that to the werewolf by
Well,
whatever?
when they first started doing that, it was Ted Turner when he bought MGM
right.
and had this big library of movies. It was this big move to colorize them because he said they wouldn't put them on TV unless they were in color. So you had all these really horrifically colorized black and white films showing up on TV. And then, of course, the likes of big directors like Spielberg and Martin Scorsese, they were going nuts, saying you're ruining the art form, you're destroying it,
gotcha.
blah, blah, blah. And eventually that sort of went out of fashion. And now, because of Turner Classic Movies and American Movie Classics and other channels, we get the original black and white films without that crappy colorization.
Yeah. Well, plus, like, Citizen Rona has a good point. They did the lighting to benefit black and white,
Yes.
not color.
Exactly. You're
So,
creating atmosphere and things
and
you
Sam
can't
has a
do.
good point. The black and white adds to the creepy part.
I think I just had that up there.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Hot drugs
right.
in my head. Well,
Black and
legal
white-
prescribed ones. I should
That's
say.
right. Yeah,
Yes.
let's be clear on that. The prescription drugs
Yep.
only. Black and white creates an atmosphere of shadow and substance,
Mhm.
thus enhancing the horror. Creature actually looks good though. Yeah, I thought the creature from the Black Lagoon was sort of
Point.
understated. The
So
coloring was
smart.
I kind of liked it
Yeah, I like the creature.
because it wasn't
creature.
too colorful.
The creature.
There you go. I can't imagine Young
Right.
Frankenstein being shot in color,
Right.
but you know they purposed. Yeah, I mean, but they did it in black and white. And you know the funny thing about that. The funny thing about that is when Mel Brooks, who directed the film, hired the director of photography to come in and light the movie, he wasn't happy with the dailies.
Mm.
And he was going to fire the guy. And because as the story goes,
Yeah.
he wasn't really being clear about what he wanted.
He probably wasn't sure what he wanted. But when he saw it, he'd be like, that's what I want.
Yeah. And so it was just kind of trying to figure out how to make this. How did he put it? It was kind of like he wanted to look like an old horror film, but it was also a comedy. So it had to have a certain sense of lighting that worked with comedic. It wasn't just pure horror lighting. And so once the guy got that and really sort of understood it, he was able to create a black and white look that Young Frankenstein became known for and is. And Mel Brooks was quite happy with it.
That's good. It's always good to be happy.
So, yeah, we try to be when we're not upsetting our children.
Oh, gosh. God. Watch eyes out. Watch eyes out.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so
Precious moments.
is it time?
It's time.
I don't think it's time. It is
We're gonna
time.
need a station break.
No, it's time. It is. It is time, however, for this. Just another excuse for me to shove food in my mouth.
Yep.
We're going to trade.
More Aaron.
We're going back to the.
What did Aaron buy? What's in Aaron's flat files? What's in Aaron's mouth? All Aaron.
It's all Aaron all the
All
time. All right.
What we got in the flat files? What's it say? Toy designs.
Yeah, I designed some toys.
Oh, that's right. Let's see.
So what I had to do was kind of come up with. This is Magneto with accessories.
It's always good to accessorize.
So I would do these drawings, and they would come back. No, add this, add that. Don't do that. Do this kind of thing. And I believe this is the one they ended up going with.
Do you have the toy?
I do.
Not that I could reach up and get it, but
It's all the way
I
up
could
there.
look at it.
But the toys aren't in my flat file. Just the designs for the toys.
Oh, so neener, you don't get to see them.
The funny thing about this is, so I had to design this like magnet gun,
Mm-hmm.
but he's Magneto. What does he need a magnet gun for? He has magnetic powers, but hey, folks,
Redundant much?
there it is. But so this is what it ended up looking like. The toy ended up coming out looking like this, more or less.
Gotcha.
Then I had to do,
Great comments.
I had to design some Beast toys.
Oh,
So here's the Beast.
I like that one. Oh, his toenails. No,
Don't
that's
like those
not
toys?
right.
Okay.
That's not
And
right.
he has a what do you call these things? A grappling gun? Is that a
Ooh.
grappling gun? I think.
Perhaps we'll just
And I
call
had
it
to
that.
design how this thing worked. When mechanic, I am not. But anyway, so there's this one, and then there's high tech Beast. So he's got like a laptop that folds out on his chest, you know, so he can, you know.
Is there a
do-
pedicure beast?
No.
No.
there isn't.
Okay. Okay. Good.
He had a little rocket launcher on his back, which I had to design that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Mobile Tech Gear Beast.
Gotcha.
Now this one goes back. This is same. I think this was the first design here. Espionage Stealth Beast.
Yes, he
I
did,
think it
Mr. Aaron
started off
Sparrow.
here. What was that?
Aaron Sparrow's like, wait, you designed that beast?
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did. He said.
And this is probably the final drawing for him, but this was the original concept drawing
Mm.
with his grappling gun again. This was maybe Hippie Beast. I don't know, but this one did not,
Cool.
get used.
Man bun beast.
Ponytail Beast.
Mm.
Okay, so this I think is the finished drawing for the high tech Beast, because you can see his laptop there again on his chest. It's a cleaner drawing. You've got your rocket launcher here. Now, I had to do these inset drawings where the computer flipped out and showed how the thing worked. And then there's the rocket launcher on his shoulder, and then some sort of tech gizmo stuff on his wristband.
Gotcha. His Game Boy and
yeah. So look at this.
Look
this is a gun wing pack catapult.
Bring it lower, please.
Accessory for the Battle Gear Beast. So I had to design this thing and kind of figure out how, like this little lever in here that shot up and the wings went on and things like that. So, and I had to do that with all the guns. It was really weird because I had no idea really. I mean, I was looking at toys I had from other manufacturers and saying, okay, I'll just make it like this. And then taking it apart to figure out how it worked. Okay, so here's the third one that didn't get made. So this is really behind the scenes.
Ooh.
This is the Angel. They probably bailed out because of the wings. Would have been a pain in the butt. But I don't think they actually made an Angel. That's the thing with these, these action figures, these superheroes. They got to have guns and accessories with them, even though it seems kind of silly they would even consider.
They probably wouldn't today, but
that's the truth. No guns.
They'd have a soy latte.
And they would have a pedicure and a manicure.
Yeah.
So blue hair.
And a book, How to Process Your Feelings.
Don't lash out against supervillains in anger. Process your feelings.
Journal.
Yeah. So anyway.
And you are your own safe space.
And so after I designed these toys, and Marvel actually sent me a big box that showed up one day, and there was toys in them.
Nice.
So there's 2 Beasts and a Magneto, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Awesome.
So
nice job.
That's
so cool.
That's what was lurking in my flat files this time.
Yeah.
The French waiter Beast. Yeah. Kelsey Grammer's never looked so tough.
Funny. Love this one. Why is this here?
Oh, Aaron Rose. I love both of those, but the Tech Beast has a lamer head than what you drew. Well, I only have so much control there. Would you want me to click on? All hail Shelly Showtime. Missed you guys. Been working Sundays. Hope Shelly as well. Aaron is here too. Yay. Thank you, Tobias, the indigenous Ginger Patrick. That's right. We haven't seen you in a while.
Right.
So thank you. Citizen Ronan says, these all look great.
They all look great. Nice.
Marcus Killer, these are cool. I'd have killed for that Angel. Instead, we got a Chuck Austin era inspired design. Yeah, I don't even know what that ended up looking like. Today, they'd all be tapping our cell phones. That's right. But anyway, so
yeah,
I'm wrecking this table over here. This
is a mess.
This little thing here that's catch on there. But look, it's this metal bar that's supposed to be a plate that pencils will can sit on when you put the table up. But there's screws on either end, but not in the middle.
Well, that's just
dumb.
Silly.
That would have kept that from bowing out, but it's bowing out.
Bowing.
Holy crap, that's true.
Nice.
What else do we have here,
Precious
Shelley?
moments.
You're just pushing it, aren't you? Okay. I guess it's time for Shelley to see
I'm going to pass out.
Precious Moments.
Yay!
And this is a new one, not the Porky Pig one. This is brand new and exciting. So here we go.
All right.
Precious Moments from yesterday. I'm going to push the button.
Captain, how soon can you land?
I can't tell.
You can tell me I'm a doctor.
No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
Or can't you take a guess? Well, not for another 2 hours. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
That's good stuff. Don't call me Shirley.
That was Airplane.
I know.
I think that's, I don't know, I'm not going to say in the history of cinema that was the first time I saw Leslie Nielsen in a comedic role, but that was for me the first time I'd ever saw him. And I'd always seen him in these dramatic roles, playing kind of a dramatic, heavy character.
See, I that's the only time. Yeah, I would never guess he played dramatic, because it was always, to me, it was always this.
He was always so funny, though. His timing was great. So he kind of resurrected his career as a humorous actor later in his career.
Nice.
Which I thought was funny.
Awesome.
We had this loaf of French bread.
So much food.
Down on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it and I immediately thought of that.
Bread.
Me too. And I did that.
Well, that was going to say that was
twice.
Hidden camera of you eating
Twice.
bread.
See, so I always talk about my school they're just so generous and amazing. But every 3 days a family brings us food. I think just through this month, and then like no more. But they've been doing it since school started, pretty much, just to make things easier on us and all that good stuff. And the last two brought us lots of bread, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Until I have to put on real clothes pretty soon. No more pajamas and sweatpants for Shanae.
It's called getting warm for the winter.
I don't need to hibernate, and I've got plenty of warmth. I
clearly do.
I'm just waiting, like when I get to do reconstruction. I'm just saying I'm saving this body fat for some new boobs.
So you move it up top.
Oh, TMI, Shelly.
Move it up top.
Just transfer. Okay. Oh,
thank you, Test Chimp.
that is, what's that? The clipped. Give me a little. Is that the word? Okay, Airplane's the best. They were on Gabe's Insta. Is he saying he did them?
I don't know what.
That was the toys.
Oh. My guy will bow out after Christmas.
Explanation, please. Airplane's the best. Randy. How cool is that?
Wow. Was he at like some sort of con, or did you just bump into him in the street?
Con. Came over for chicken. Had some chicken and waffles. Wrong. And it wasn't the on Stripes too.
Well, that was Lloyd Bridges, though, that said that. I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Yeah.
What can you make of this? Brooch, pterodactyl. That's my brother's favorite line of it, of course. Oh gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, Daniel Russell. I speak jive. Pardon me, stewardess. I speak jive.
That is the best. Oh man, you guys are on fire.
Oh, look it.
What?
Evil One is here.
Evil One. We have been waiting for you.
Oh, look it.
What did you just do?
I am currently looking at the
this.
other screen.
Okay.
So there he is. Now watch this.
Watching.
Magically.
I know. Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
Now Evil One has a wrench.
He's been wrenched.
He has been wrenched.
And Aaron kept telling me, you can do it. You can. I'm logged in as me, not him.
Don't abuse your power, because we had a couple
With
of people
power
in the chat.
Comes great power, comes great responsibility.
Just like Spider-Man. Don't be blocking people. Only block porn bots.
All right. Good night, Aaron Sparrow. Good evening.
Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Always good times.
We can feel your love all the way over here.
Yep.
So Shelley, there's
My
something
burn's doing pretty
that maybe a lot of people don't know.
Sorry, there's a little burn.
A radiation burn there.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Don't let your uncle die.
This will make you proud, Spider-Man.
Oh, don't let your uncle die, huh?
Scroll so fast.
Sorry.
Take it personal.
Just got a call it as I see it.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
I was going to show you guys something, and I just totally forgot what it was.
Uh-oh.
So let's go back here. Don't let your uncle die. I'm trying to relive my past so that I can remember what I was going to do.
I
in
do
the
every
future.
day. It's not pleasant. Oh, Peyton wants a wrench.
That wasn't directed at me, was it?
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, it sounded like you relive your
As far
past.
as you know.
I relive my past every day.
Every day.
Oh, boy. Senior moment.
Was there anything over there you wanted to show, like colored stuff? Is there Shelly knows?
No.
You got to torture me, Shelly knows.
Well, we always do that, but I was
Okay.
thinking that there was something else that of grave importance that
Which Heisel? Did you
No.
even watch the show?
no.
I'm just doing the things so you guys don't have to.
Yeah, so I don't have to click on them. We've already seen that and done that.
Drip along.
Oh, I remember what it was. Finally,
Oh, no way.
I have an update on this project.
Holy cow.
No, I don't. I'm lying. Still haven't heard anything. I don't know what's going on with it. Don't know if it's ever going to get
Pants
used.
are on fire.
But it is an 8-page story, which reminds me,
Yes.
somebody contacted me and said, Aaron, would you do a stream or a video about how to handle a short story?
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I've done quite a few of them in my time.
Not the shows, but the short stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are some tricks to it.
Mhm.
Some things you need to think about and be aware of. And so I think I'm going to do it because this is actually a short story. It's an 8-page
Yeah.
story.
Cool.
So
But not right now.
not right this second. No.
Okay.
Need to prepare.
Okay. Just
I mean, I
keep
could
winging
do it
That's
right
how I
now.
teach the best is just winging it.
Well, I could do it right now, but I didn't really advertise I was going to do
True. True.
it. You know,
Right. We didn't advertise it was going to be a good show either.
I never advertise that because I don't want to,
Making promises.
I can't keep. So, and
Logical.
I mean,
I
Spock
like it.
knows. He knows.
I like
It's
it.
just,
Okay. Figure out what you're going to do. Let's
Okay.
all take a moment.
all right.
What was Aaron going to do?
No. That's fine.
Oh, that was it, though.
Who-
You were talking. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I was going to pull that gag, and I did because it's an
and you
old
did.
gag. But
And we all gagged.
we all
It was
gagged.
great.
It's great. So hit the like and subscribe button because it doesn't get
Because
any
we're all
better than this,
gagging.
folks. It
Yep.
doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, what's that?
Shelley, what? This?
This.
Oh, you want to see this?
I don't know. Do I?
Makes you want to
Cool.
clap your hands, doesn't it?
Yep.
Do. Okay, so that is attached to this.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
do have a campaign out there, in case people are wondering, called Wraith of God Blood Hunters. You wanted to share a story, didn't you, earlier about?
Well, okay, so I was going back and forth on Twitter, and some of you guys probably saw it. But apparently they started working with this other company.
Indiegogo did.
Yes. And that they basically had a computer go through AI, whatever, scan all these campaigns. And because they're saying the terms of service now is you have to fulfill, I can't remember if it said be like in the process of fulfilling or done within 90 days of your estimated thing on the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
which then their next thing is you have to have updated at least once a month. And I'm like, okay, well, what yours was April. We started fulfilling in July, which is pretty close.
Well, that one's
and
not,
you had 1 million updates. So
well, that one's
there
not
was no-
banned. This one is. And this is the
well,
new
I
one.
understand, but I think what they did is they went through any campaign and then whatever was attached to one that was late, everything else got banned. So
Sounds like a
not great business practices, especially if you've kept people. We had no complaints. You've kept your backers updated. It shouldn't.
well, this was some sort of attachment to like some safety and protocol thing that protects people from hate speech. And so there could be any number of, if that's actually what's
Well, and
happening.
they now have this committee, and I think that this committee, yeah.
So-
let me see if I can find the.
It doesn't, we still don't have any clear answers, but the fact of the matter is the campaign is still open. You just use the direct link to get there. And as I've told people before, if you punish Indiegogo, then you punish the creators, because we're sort of, this is where we're at for right now. So please, despite these suspect business practices that we're still looking into, that have yet to be corrected, by banning Indiegogo, then you're
Our frustration is
punishing the creators.
Yeah,
So
there's
continue to
zero
back.
communication back from them on why, and if there's something that we need to fix, then we would. There's just no recourse. When you reach out, and they've changed something from, I think, a personalized customer service where that guy like would email you a lot, and,
Mhm.
and it was great, to this committee that oversees them, but yet nobody communicates from this committee. And we all know that, customer service is about communication as well. So they expect creators to do updates and be communicating, yet they are failing to do so.
That is correct.
And it's so annoying because we've done nothing wrong.
Yes.
Nothing wrong.
So anyway, as we try to get this fixed and straightened out, these campaigns are still live, and we still have tons of goodies here. Shot glasses,
Yeah.
4 different cover options, T-shirts, Ruff's
Swag
Volume
aplenty.
2, hats. I'm working on artwork. You got backup stories. You
Oh my
got,
gosh. We got something for everyone.
We got 100 pages of deliciousness in here. And I'm also looking into getting the volume 1 graphic novel, Wraith of God, doing a second printing with a new cover. So we're going to look into that to make that available hopefully sooner than later for those of you who missed out
Good job.
on the first one. We also have Wraith of God Ruff's Volume 2. There are a few copies of Ruff's Volume 1 laying around over here. So if you missed on that and want to get it, you can contact me directly. I can probably hook you up.
You got connections.
Merv the Astro Chimp trading card.
We need to make our own space beer.
Yeah, we do. There's the shirts. The Dale Keown. I think we've sold over or pre-sold over 100 of these shirts already.
Wow.
So
awesome.
it's Garbage Man and Classic Race shirts are lagging behind, but they're still selling briskly. The baseball hat not doing as well, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get them printed up anyway, and then we're gonna start wearing them and pressure you guys into getting some. And Garbage Man trade paperback. I still have copies of Power Cube. Nope. And the other
boxes downstairs of Garbage Man.
There are. I still got some left. So, and of course, the shot glasses are an endless supply for those of you
order as
who
many as we need.
That's right. So
we're gonna demo,
anyway,
but wouldn't be prudent at this juncture for Shelley.
that's right. So the link to this campaign is in the description of this video. So if you haven't visited there and checked things
Please
out,
share it and
please do. Yeah, and share the link.
maybe we'll do a
You have to go to
midweek
direct link.
show too. I want to go through some of the shadow band campaigns, and there's a few that I've backed recently that I'm kind of excited about.
Shelley's a backer.
I am.
She's a backer.
I think I've 18 books. I think I've backed.
Wow.
Do my part.
The reading stack
My-
is piling up.
My favorite one reading so far though is really Wraith of God. That's good.
So you're going to vote for me on Saturday then?
I might.
Okay. Appreciate that.
I might. Depends. What if it's during the football game?
Well, I can't vote for myself. That'd be
Why not?
tacky.
Biden voted for himself like 3 million times. Sorry, she's a little grouchy today.
Oh my
A
goodness.
little bit of pain, so
Well-
makes me grouchy. Okay, so this is some of the stuff I got. It says, months earlier, a new CEO for Indiegogo was introduced in April, I believe. And in the statements, how she and the rest of management were going to crack down hard on campaigns. They sent out AIs all over Indiegogo campaigns to see which ones violate their rules.
Okay. Of course, those rules are not specified that we're aware of.
Well, they might have changed their terms of service as well.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, somebody said that it was our fault because we picked a bad printer. Sure.
Well, we weren't even, we
Right.
still, even with the delays in printing, we were only 2 months late,
So no.
2.5 months late.
But yeah,
so.
it's quite
And
suspect.
the book was done when it was supposed to be done. So
Yeah. And so they worked with some other company, I think, that does the AI stuff that he told me about earlier, but I can't find that.
so anyway, there's now what we know, but also there's some things that Shelley might know that we don't know.
Oh, today she probably doesn't. Oh no, you guys.
So even though Shelley likes to drop knowledge early in the program, she likes to come in late, and we like to find out what she knows about various things.
Sad day.
So, and today is no different. So let's take a look and see if we
Okay.
can find out what Shelley knows.
Old movies.
Yeah, I can't get away from trivia. It's just something I love, and so no one will ever play trivia with me. So I have to force it on other people.
No. He's like Mr. Trivia, and the rest of us are like,
Oh, anyway,
Peyton wants a wrench.
I agree. If you're good enough to make them money, they should be good enough to show up. You should be good enough to show up.
Yeah.
You would think. All right, here we go. So Shelley, what these are?
Okay.
This is simply: did this movie win an Academy Award for Best Picture or not?
Okay.
It's just that simple.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Let me bring the image up so everyone can see before you jump in and answer. Because I know you get very excited. Show
Zero
everybody
impulse
what you
control.
know. Okay, of course, you want to consider one of the
Yes.
greatest. Just wait till I ask the
Okay.
question.
Sorry.
Considered one of the greatest films of all time. This 1941 classic. It's called Citizen Kane. Shelley, did it win Best Picture?
Yes.
Or didn't it? That would be incorrect.
Oh, but it was supposed to, and everybody was like, no!
Because
Right?
it was shadow banned.
I
William
think they're all
Randolph
gonna be no.
William Randolph Hearst, of course, owned most of the newspapers in America, and he would not carry any advertisements for this film in his
Why?
papers because this film was loosely based on his life,
Oh.
and it was not a favorable depiction.
Oh, I
So
see.
there you have it. But no, this did
You're
not
so
win.
full of knowledge.
Oh, thank you. In 1941, the movie that won was How Green Was My Valley, which
I
was,
don't know.
but-
Green.
well, it was a black and white film, so I couldn't tell. If someone had colorized it, maybe I would know. But it was a John
Good night,
Ford
Tobias.
film, so
Uh-huh.
it was a good film, but it wasn't a great film.
Okay.
And certainly nowhere near as great as Citizen Kane.
Okay.
So there you go.
There you have it.
So you're 0 for 1, but that's okay.
Typical.
There's more coming. Please do not answer until I actually ask the question.
Okay.
Now here we have The Shape of Water, which is about a woman who gets it on with a fish dude. And disgusting as that sounds when you say it, we're
Wasn't
very
there a
proud.
reversed-
We're very proud to say
Yes.
that our son worked on this film
Yes, he did.
and got screen credit in this Academy Award-winning film, which I just gave it away.
Well,
So,
you know,
Shelley,
also,
did
I
this-
can't read these, but
Well, that
there's a
doesn't
lot of them.
that doesn't say on there.
Oh,
It's just Toronto.
Yes.
Yes, this did
Yes.
win Best Picture, courtesy of Aaron. For,
It's okay. I've written quizzes like that. Like, there's 3 scientists that we studied the first chapter, and I even gave them the first initials. And then the next question was something about Copernicus. And if they didn't catch that, it would be like, ugh. But yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that did win Best Picture, as I
I'm-
just said.
I'm
it
one of
did. All All right, I'll try not to give you the answer again.
Oh, feel free.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no. Okay, so you're technically one. Would you have guessed that one Best Picture? No, you don't have
Yeah,
to say.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sure,
all
sure.
over it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Back when people still liked Russell Crowe, he starred in this summer blockbuster called Gladiator. Did this win Best Picture, Shelley, or did it not?
No.
In fact, it did win Best Picture.
God, 50-50. I'm not buying a lottery ticket today.
So now you are 1 out of 3 with help. So that's not great, but
No. We used to like compete to who could pick.
we did back when we cared.
Yeah.
Back
when movies
we
were
used to
good.
go. We used to go see every movie that got nominated.
Mhm. So that we could make an educated.
That's right, and voice our opinion. Classic Vietnam War drama by Francis Ford Coppola, starring a somewhat overweight Marlon Brando, and so they had to light him in shadow so you wouldn't see how incredibly overweight he was, which actually just added to the creepiness of the whole scenes, all the scenes he was in. So this was 1979. Yes. Would this win Best Picture or not?
Sure.
That would be incorrect. In 1979, Kramer versus Kramer with Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep won Best Picture.
And the little boy was so sad.
And so he kept eating the ice cream, and the dad was like, "Stop! Don't touch that." And he was just like, "Yeah." So was,
oh my gosh, that was me last night.
The trouble of being a parent, I guess. You do not want to hurt your kids' feelings. Well, enough said about that. Yeah. Okay, so Shelley, you're not doing good.
No.
Okay, now in 1976. It came down to Rocky and Network were the two favorites.
Ooh.
Remember Network? I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. That's Faye Dunaway.
I'm going to say yes.
You say Rocky won Best Picture.
Yes.
That is correct. 1976. Big upset winner.
Wow.
Big upset winner. So good for you.
Thanks.
So now you're 1.5 out of 5. Okay, in the following year, in 1977,
really,
this movie came out and changed the landscape of cinema forever. Shelley, this, of course, is Star Wars. In 1977.
Mm-hmm.
Did this win Best Picture in 1977?
No.
That is correct. Do you know what it did?
Thank you. What year?
77.
Let me think. No.
You were going to guess Annie Hall.
No, I wasn't. But
with Diane Keaton, who won Best Actress. It was a Woody Allen film.
I know who wrote that one.
Okay. So anyway, you got that one right. So Star Wars did not win. Yeah. It was nominated, but did not win.
No.
Kind of sad.
Yep. Oh, I know this one. Oh, wait, maybe I don't.
Okay, hang on.
Dang it. Okay.
Moonstruck was Cher when she was still young and vibrant.
Won.
She won Best Actress. That's true. Did this movie win Best Picture?
No.
That is correct.
She won.
I forgot what won that year. Doggone it.
Randy will know.
Olympia Dukakis, I believe, the cousin of Michael Dukakis, who ran for president and lost.
Rain Man. Yeah.
And she was in this and won Best Supporting Actress. Oh. She was Cher's mother.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Shelley, am I cheating? No. I want to, but I cannot let myself.
Aldion says, at this point, I expect Shelley to get the answers right.
Well, sorry to let you down.
The odds are starting to shift. You've got 3 straight.
Yeah.
So here's our final one.
Oh.
Now we all know in 1972, The Godfather won Best Picture. Mm-hmm. Marlon Brando won Academy Award for Best Actor.
Mm-hmm.
But 1974, they followed up with The Godfather Part 2. Did this win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Never are better. I'm going to say no.
That is incorrect. This actually did win Best Picture. It's considered, well, actually, it's a continuation of Part 1, but it is considered as good or better than the original.
Oh, good for them.
So I think what we can determine here is that Shelley doesn't know
No.
old movies very well.
Well, I would. Ooh,
But you
you're
got a
getting a
couple.
little.
Risque there.
Yeah.
Shirts falling
Sorry.
off.
I wasn't into movies really that much until. I mean, I'd go see scary ones at the Aloha Theater because it was 99 cents to get in. But until we got married, I didn't really. And then I only really watched movies until my neck went bad, and then sitting in theaters is just not good. Good pour moi.
One select dude says no. The Sting. The Sting did not win Best Picture, although it was a good movie.
Oh,
I can't remember if that was 72 or 74, but it didn't win. Now 72
a lot
was
of knowledge in there.
when The Godfather won. Francis Ford,
1974 was the Sting, Aaron.
okay, but it didn't win. Godfather Part 2 won Best Picture.
I'm Googling it.
I'm telling you.
Wait, the physics.
I'm
classroom,
telling you.
food, all these teachers.
Okay, you guys, there you go with your wrenches. Get to work.
Oh,
Let's see what you're made out of.
wrench it up. Wrench it up. Did the Sting win an Academy Award? They nominated for they won 7. Best Picture.
That was 1973.
Yes. Oh, there it is. One slick dude got it. Wrenchers.
No, Godfather won in 74. The Sting won in 73. Let Aaron be wrong. Let Aaron be wrong. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Entertain the kids for a minute.
So,
I'm going to step behind the curtain.
ignore the man behind the curtain. So, hope everything's going well. So, don't tell all your friends about Saturday. Voting for Aaron. What's that?
The history of the Academy Awards.
Oh. I show my shoulder and the bots come running. Fish. Well, I can't get too I cannot wear a bra because of the burns.
1972,
So,
Godfather.
there you know.
1973, The Sting. So you were right. It did win, but it was 1973. Ladies and gentlemen, 1974, The Godfather, Part 2.
Part 2.
So
This job.
actually, we were kind of both right.
Oh, way to smooth things over.
Well,
We're both right.
we just had our dates mixed up.
There you go.
So
There you go. Yeah.
that is true. The Last Emperor won
Is
in
that the little boy
1988.
one?
No, that's Empire of the Sun came out that year,
Oh,
which I thought should have won Best Picture. It didn't even get nominated.
well, dang it.
The Last Emperor was good, but I
88?
didn't like it. Yeah,
I was in college, still in college.
so was I.
We
I was
were
in
young.
film school, and we would have these discussions because that's what film students did, is argue about
Yes.
the intellectual merits of a particular film.
Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
exactly,
blah.
because I was smoking my pipe.
Yeah.
Well, I knew. I was just proving to you guys that I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, so Aaron was wrong. How was I wrong? I said Godfather won in
Oh, here we
1974.
go. Throw down.
That's what I said. Godfather Part 2 won in 1974. Then one slick dude comes in and says, no, it was The Sting. And my initial reaction was, no, it wasn't. But he was correct that Sting did win
Wait, but
Best
it was
Picture, but it wasn't
1973?
74. It was 73.
We'll have charts and graphs next show.
So I can't see that I'm wrong. I see that I'm partially incorrect in that
Welcome to my world.
I got suckered into thinking that
Oh.
The Sting was 1974. So therefore I knew The Godfather
Oh.
won Best Picture. So there's no way it could have won if it was 1974. But since it was 1973,
So
it could win.
do what I do.
Mhm.
Nod and smile. Okay.
Doggone it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
I was.
I'm going to
This
draw.
pen
I'm going to draw.
is royal blue.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The liar.
I know. Liar,
Oh.
liar.
Yeah.
This is a big, heavy book.
Don't hurt yourself.
And it smells like printing.
He loves the smell of books.
I've got to move this stuff because I'm going to draw a picture now.
He's going to draw a picture. That's awesome. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my pajamas back on. Get out of gravity. Well, at least vertical gravity.
All right.
Hope you guys have a great evening.
Anyway, don't
a
go
good
yet.
week. Okay, stalling.
Stall a little bit longer.
Okay.
I got to clear off this desk so I can lift it up.
Oh, gotcha. Royal blue. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Evil One says he's surprised I haven't beat you with a book tonight. That will be later. But yeah, I will be able to pick up a book like that.
Books were made for looking at the
Thank
pictures
you.
inside, not for hitting people with.
Yeah.
Frying pans are
Ooh.
made for hitting people with.
Yeah, we can make a that'll be like when you get a bunch done.
Can you imagine? That's a
That'd
lot
be
of
fun.
pages.
Yeah. Thank you. My love you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. No, well, Daniel, no, I didn't have to do chemo. I was close. I didn't have to. I had to do radiation. Thank you, Peyton. Mwah. I know. My friend. And Aaron. No, just radiation. And the whole thing, it was not a big deal. It's just now it's like a little bit of side effects. And
It was
I'll
Daniel
be returning
Russell
to
getting a
work
little bit more.
pretty soon. I'm thinking about maybe just doing one class after Thanksgiving and then taking both classes back after the beginning of the year. But we'll see how my neck and back do. For some reason, they're a little bit cranky, which is kind of normal, but not this bad. But it is winter. Winter hates me.
We got to move someplace
Badly.
where it's warm all the time.
And then I'll complain because I'll be sweaty all the time, right?
Do they have any developments in the Mojave Desert? Or, of course, that's in California. We don't want to go there.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Thanks, Evil One. The burnt there. Yeah. It's just like a sunburn, kind of. But yeah, it's going to be weird as it changes the texture and some colors of your skin. And it's made my left armpit really dark. So that's kind of, no, thank you.
Wow.
Really weird. But anyway, I am going to take some, yeah. And there's calendula, whatever. It's a homeopathic thing.
What?
Some lotions and stuff they give me to put on, but I endured it. I mean, compared to what other people, what I've seen either on videos, pictures, or even the people I sat in the waiting room with, wow, I got off really easy. So like one guy, I think he has to do like 50 of them or something.
Mm.
I thought 28 was bad. So I'm all good. In fact, one day I walked into treatment. I'm like, let's do this. And they're like, not a lot of people clap when they are walking into the radiation treatment room. And I'm like, I got to Shelly it up. So here I am.
It is true.
Yep. So have a good evening.
Thank you, Shelly, for joining us, as always.
Yes.
It wouldn't be a show without Shelly Showtime.
Thanks, hon. You owe me. No, I did. What, he came in, he goes, you doing the show? What time is it? 4:30. Oh, no. I got to go brush my hair. So have a good evening. Watch him draw something cool. Hopefully cool.
Nighty night.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right.
yeah.
I've got a
Come on, boo-boo.
smallish pad here, so I'm going to do kind of like a headshot, bust shot.
Bust shot?
I am now taking suggestions. Yes. I was seriously thinking about Ulik the Troll. Should I do Ulik the Troll? Does anybody want to see Ulik the Troll? Aaron Lepresti, you said you would do Turnak, but you still haven't. I say a lot of things, James. So Shelly leaves, and this is what I get. Okay, well, if that's what you're giving me, this is what I'm giving you. There you go. How about that? Mephisto, Abomination, Super Adaptoid, Jonah Hex. Let's see. Garbage Man greeting card. Yeah. Never, Christine. Never. I almost said Christine, but I'm Christine. Christina. I'm not an anime guy. I'm not. MODOK. Can Aaron draw Flash Gordon? Now there's the proper respect. I'm down for anything you feel. It's your show. Rambu. It's actually Rambu, not Rambu. It's like a cross between Rambo and Rambu. Mephisto. Yeah, well, let me see here. U.S. Assassin. I don't even know who that is. Dr. Doom. Red Wolf. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, the Somnambulist from Dr. Caligari. Oh my gosh. You guys are... all right. Okay. Here we go. You'll watch it as it evolves in real time. It's too big. I always do that. I get so big that I draw myself right off the page. This fits in perfectly because I was just reading a story with this character in it. Nobody drew him quite like John Buscema did, so I'm going to not do it justice. But the greatest nemesis of the Silver Surfer, and practically has become perhaps the greatest nemesis of the Marvel Universe, Mephisto. Yeah. So we'll get a little... Get a little inking going on here, and we'll see how this turns out. My pens are crap, man. I guess it does pay to actually replace your pens when they go bad. I tend to not do that like I should. I'm gonna pay the price. All right, I think this is a good one. Oh, it is. I just recently picked up, some of you may remember that I shared it on a stream a few weeks ago when my son and I went to a local one-day show here in Portland, and I picked up this 4 annual that had a Simonson cover, Buscema story, and it was a Mephisto story in it. And it was quite good because it also had Ulick the Troll. So it was like I got Mephisto and Ulick and Thor, all by the great John Buscema. It's funny how similar so many characters are that, you know, if I didn't put hair on him, he's pretty much Nosferatu. And with his chin, he could actually be the Joker. You know, it's like... just a few little things help define the character. So those of you who didn't catch the stream on Friday night, I did. I actually laid out page 14 for Wraith of God, Blood Hunters. So I'll probably actually start on that tonight, getting the actual page itself laid out, which I do with blue line pencils, and then get cracking on it tomorrow morning. So I've got up to about averaging to about 2 pages a day. Pardon, 2 pages a day. 2 pages a week, pencils and inks. I'd like to get to 3. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, though, because I don't want to. I want to get it done as fast as possible, but I don't want to compromise quality. So I'm going to have to kind of settle in. The fun thing about Wraith of God Blood Hunters is it's going to be 50 pages, 51 pages, I guess we determined. Of Wraith of God. And when I get that done, then I get to do an 18-page Garbage Man story, and then I get to do the nightclub story, which may or may not remain to be called the nightclub. We shall see. That is under investigation at the moment, and we shall see how that plays out. But and then when I get done with that, then I've got, I think, 6 more pages of Kit Carter to do. So I get to do this variety of stories, and then you guys get the benefit of getting them all in one giant 100-page volume, give or take a few pages. Probably end up being like 104 pages or something like that. But like I said before, the great thing about publishing and editing and publishing your own book is it's as many pages as you want it to be. And of course, the more pages, the more expensive the print job. But you know what? It's worth it. to get out the product that you want to get out. Oops, sorry about that. Oscar, give me that. My dog just grabbed one of our puppets and was trying to make off with it. Not that I care all that much about the puppets, you see, but, you know, they're useful props. Aldion, no, the first Garbage Man stories is in the Garbage Man trade paperback. So I'd highly recommend getting that. And that's also the first appearance of the nightclub. So that's not essential reading for the nightclub story, but it is for the Garbage Man stuff if you want to get the origin and kind of get caught up. And that's available on the campaign page. It's also available on Amazon if you don't want to wait. So, of course, the difference is on the campaign page, those come signed, where, of course, you get it on Amazon and it does not come signed. And with Amazon, you never know exactly what condition your book is going to get to you in either. Where with me, you can always count on really good packaging. And a money-back guarantee if you're not happy with the condition the book is in. If it gets damaged, I'll ship you a new one. It's beautiful, man. So yeah, the Garbage Man story will be the first new Garbage Man story in 10 years. And the Kit Carter stuff, that's going to be the first Kit Carter stuff. So yeah. If you got I got one of everything, you should be covered. I can't say yet. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go down. It's being looked into. That's all I can tell you at this point. Yeah, we can. Can we take a moment to appreciate the amazing work that Dan Lawless is churning out from prints to inks? The guy is killing it. He has been doing a lot of really nice, fun work. And of course, he's going to be coloring the Garbage Man story in this Wraith of God Blood Hunters campaign. So that's something to look forward to as well, because he's going to give it sort of that Wrightson-y, Frazetta-y kind of coloring job that is really appropriate for that story. Because the Garbage Man story is a very Wrightson-y story. You know, there's a Wrightson tribute book that I did a piece in. And that was on Kickstarter. And they just contacted me and said, hey, can we get your address so we can ship you your complimentary copy? I was like, wait a minute. If I knew I was getting a complimentary copy, I wouldn't have bought one. So I guess I'm going to get two now. That was very nice of them. Appreciated it. But I mean, I give a comp copy to everybody that works on my campaigns, but I don't expect people to do that because we're talking about very low print runs, and sometimes selling every single issue for some people or every single copy is the only way they can get ahead financially wise. So I don't want to give them these stuff, but if they have extras, yeah, and they contributed to the book. I'm very grateful to get one. So hopefully I'll be getting that soon. A ton of artists worked on it. Tony Harris did a piece that was just freaking awesome. It's probably the best piece in the book. I don't know if I don't think they used it as a cover. They did it as a print, but pretty sure it's not the cover. I was pretty happy with my piece. It was very, I don't want to say nerve-wracking. That would be overstating it. But I was feeling a little bit of pressure. Number one, trying to do, a tribute piece to my favorite artist, and then favorite comic book artist, and then, some other people had just done some brilliant pieces. So it was kind of like, the pressure. But it turned out pretty good, and I was very happy with it. So. And when I get that book, I'll definitely be doing a unboxing of it and flip through it, so you guys can check it out if you didn't order it. Going to work Saturday morning, and I was eating breakfast and just kind of flipping through channels, and I saw that Emperor of the North was on from 1973, and that is the movie where Ernest Borgnine plays this train conductor, and oh geez, what's his name from The Dirty Dozen? Doggone it. Lee Marvin plays this hobo. It takes place in 1933. And this hobo, he's like his name is A Number One. That's what they call him. He's like the king of the hobos, right? And nobody rides on Ernest Borgnine's train and lives. And he was going to meet the challenge and do it. And if it was a modern movie, it would be very silly. But since it took place during the Depression in 1933, you kind of see, the hobo culture and how that was actually a thing, because there was so many people out of work and down on their luck and destitute, and how it became this sort of subculture in American society. And I don't know. I'm curious to go back and look at the reviews and what people said, but I thought it was a pretty entertaining flick, actually. I just did see that on Indiegogo, and I am intrigued by it. I used to have all 3 of those issues of Web of Horror back when I was a rights and completist. And I don't have them anymore, which seems very odd to me. And now they're more expensive than I want to pay for, because it's not vintage Wrightson, in my opinion. It's kind of pre-Wrightson when he really hit his stride, which is the kind of stuff I really sort of focus on. But I did see that, and I am kind of intrigued by it. I'll have to take a closer look at it. I didn't realize there was when you say lost Wrightson story, I'm going to assume it was it's previously unpublished, is what I'm assuming that means. And so that has my interest. Evil One for $2. Thank you very much. I want cover A. Just took care of that invoice. Thanks. We got you covered. We got you covered. That I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised. When I hear Ernest Borgnine, I think of Mermaid Man from SpongeBob. Christina, you're just too darn young. That's your problem. Yeah, Ernest Borgnine, the cabbie in Escape from New York. I want to say, was that his last movie? I think it was. I may be mistaken on that, though. Ding. Let me turn that stupid phone off. Please turn the ringer off. There we go. Vic, can you all see? As far as I can see, my screen is showing. Are you guys seeing everything? Well, Aldion, I actually can draw 2 pages a day. It's not what you'd call my best stuff. When I'm doing my own book, I want to make sure that I'm putting something out there that is going to have a higher level of quality. So I don't want to, as much as I want to get it out and get it to you guys as soon as possible, you guys don't want crap either. So you didn't pay it for garbage. You paid for the best I could give you. So. Kevin Thomas, I can see clearly now. The Aaron is gone. Tell me if this helps clear up your vision too. That might help you see a little bit better. That is true. And I give you guys, or try to give you weekly updates. And I will continue to do that throughout the campaign. Little Mephisto. I got a feeling though, and I be honest, I have lost interest in the Marvel movie universe, cinematic universe. I got through that first set, and of course it ended with Endgame. And although I have had some interest in Doctor Strange, I don't know. Just kind of burn out on the whole thing. But I'm curious to see if they would cast and portray Mephisto correctly. My guess is what they'll do is they'll have a version of him where he's like a dude in street clothes or whatever. But then when he shows his real form, he'll look more like he does in the comic. But rather than having the actor always made to look like Mephisto, he'll take on the guise of a human being. That would be my guess. Save on their makeup bill. I see the new Black Panther movie is out, but I have no interest in that. I thought the first one was good. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was good. But there's nothing about this new one that, making the new Black Panther his sister or whatever their plans are seems like not something that interests me. We shall see how it does at the box office. I know Kevin, what's his face? Kevin Smith, posted a tweet of him crying because it was so moving. But I'll be interested to see what actual nonpartisan reviews look like of the film. That is a true fact, I think. You ever see Woke Conda? Yeah, I know. Shocking, right? Yeah, Kevin Thomas agrees with me. The best and only live action version of Mephisto was in the Ghost Rider movie. Now, hang on a second. The one with Nick Cage? Was there another one? Because I don't remember Mephisto being in Nick Cage. I know that Peter Fonda played the devil. Somebody help me out on that. I'm confused. Yeah, the thing about cross-hatching is it's just a way to create an artificial gray on a black and white drawing, and it's I guess I was going to say, I don't know if it'd be considered a valid artistic technique, but it is. It certainly is. But maybe, maybe your instructor wasn't comfortable with it or didn't do it very well, or I don't know. A lot of times, though, my art instructors they never really told me how to do stuff. They just made me aware of what needed to be done, and then it kind of left it up to you in your artistic journey to figure out how you want to accomplish those goals. It's like if you're doing a painting, my instructors would never teach me painting technique. They would teach me values, color harmony, but they wouldn't necessarily. I did have one guy break down classical painting approach, which is how do you phrase glaze down, scumble up? In other words, you glaze the painting with color, and then you use a quick dry white oil paint, and you dry brush in the highlights, and then you paint over it again, which knocks the highlights back, and then you go over again with the dry brush white paint for highlights, and so highlight, darken down, highlight, darken down, highlight, darken down. And so the last highlights you put are the hottest in the final. And that's, he showed us how that technique worked. But even that's more of a knowledge thing, what you're trying to accomplish. But you don't get a lot of guys that'll say, okay, put this much paint on the brush, turn your brush this way, stroke it like this, so you get this kind of effect. Or maybe they're out there, and maybe I just didn't have instructors that valued that, but because I always wanted someone to just go, hey, teach me how Line Decker did it. Just show me step by step how Line Decker did it, so I can, But I never got anybody to do that. And again, maybe it's because they couldn't. I don't know. This black needs a refill in the worst way. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I get what you're saying. Yes, that is correct. Bill, you get used to doing it by doing a lot of conventions and doing a lot of commissions at conventions. When I first started doing it, I was never comfortable, talking to somebody, having somebody watch me while I was drawing, because you're always afraid, well, geez, if I screw up, which I've done, people watching me, that's for sure. And I always admired a guy like Paul Ryan, Chris. Jeez, I am getting old. Art director for Dark Horse. Doggone it. It's like I know the guy too. It's like whenever you want, if you don't plan something out, you're going to say somebody's name, it immediately leaves you the second you want to open your mouth and say their name, so you just embarrass yourself. But my point being, like Paul Ryan did like tremendous convention sketches. They look just like his, the work he'd do on pages, which was just, I was just like amazed. Like, how do you do that on your lap? It's Warner, darn it. That's what I was trying to think. Chris Warner does, or used to, I don't know if he still even does them anymore, but used to do tremendous con sketches. I mean, they were just like, if you wanted a piece that you knew was going to look good and as good as, what he did in the comics, or practically as good as he did in the comics, then you go to Paul Ryan or Chris Warner. Just hope he doesn't watch this video and go, well, thanks for forgetting my name, Aaron. Surprised I remember anybody's name. I don't talk to anybody. It's ridiculous. It's like, like I know Mark Bagley, but I hadn't talked to Mark in like probably 10 years or more, and it's like, so, the name recall on guys you haven't talked to in, 15 years sometimes ain't great. All righty, there we go. Yeah, I really like Chris's stuff. He did great work. Just didn't do enough of it. You're correct. A lot of times I'll do my underpaintings in acrylic. That way they dry really fast, and then I don't have to worry about it being mixed in with the oils. But even when I do watercolor, I'll wash the entire page in whatever my color scheme is. Like if I'm doing an orange-blue complementary and I want the background to be blue, then I'll just do the whole painting in blue as my key color. And I do stain the board when I'm doing oil paintings, but I haven't done an oil painting in probably 15 years. I've run into a couple artists that are colorblind. You know who else is colorblind? Peter DeSev, who's was a cover artist for the New Yorker for ages. Humorous illustration. Needs more red and moisturizer for his wrinkly forehead. Indeed. Well, when you live in hell, it's pretty warm down there. You'd think he'd be sweating all the time, so he probably wouldn't need moisturizer, would he? Yeah, there's Jeff clarifying for me. Aaron, it's called being old. Well, yeah. But I can still be sensitive about it. Time and space and the willingness to clean up your mess is all things working against being an oil painter. And that's always my excuse. I don't want to spend 2 hours setting up my color palette, Or if I paint, then I got to clean it up,
Nice. So. That's why I don't cook, because you got to clean it up.
That's right.
I remembered why we didn't stream. My blood pressure was super high.
Right.
Yeah.
For the celebration stream.
Yeah, I was so excited. It was 185 over 100.
Yeah, not
whatever.
Good. Wasn't good.
Awesome. Okay. What can you do here?
Well, I was going to add some more, and I thought, nah, don't push it. It looks good. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Sign it. A pen that works. All right, I'm throwing this pen away. It's had better days.
Let's go find it.
Yes, and chew it up.
Yeah.
All righty, so Mephisto it is.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. I just wanted to tell you. I actually
Remembered. Good times. Good times. All righty. As soon as you walked in, Peyton said, the stream is saved. And then of course, I said this. So he's nice to you is true. Aaron is good at cookies, no pun intended. Aldion, thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Citizen Ronan. Appreciate it. I wanted to say one thing about, Yeah, well, the chat is always first rate on this show. So we tip our hat to you guys out there. I was going to say about Alla Prima. Alla Prima is basically that's wet on wet painting. And it's you got to know what you're doing, because your stuff can turn to mud really quickly if you're not blending your colors correctly, and you get to oh my gosh,
behind the scenes.
Yeah. All right, so I'll switch this camera back so
And I'll make sure I'm
Shelly scoots out of the way, and Ta-da! It's just me. All right. So yes, there's Mephisto.
Here's my fisto.
Or Shelley's Fisto with Mephisto. All right, that was fun. That was good fun.
Super chat.
Oh, look at that. Aldion, $5.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aaron. We appreciate you and your work. I appreciate you appreciating
Such
me.
a
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's very nice.
On Twitter as well. I appreciate it.
Any shows in the next 6 months? There's one down in Orange County I'm going to be doing. It's just a one-dayer. I don't even know what it's called. I can't remember. In February.
Oh. Really should look into. Oh, we're getting so old that traveling is not much fun.
Yeah. But yeah, that's as far as I know, that's it. Oh, wait, no. He still appreciates me and my work. Thank you again.
Thank you. You guys.
I think Shelley's Fisto looks better.
Even one.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, you guys, thank you for joining me. We couldn't do this show if you did not come here and suffer through it with us.
Near as much fun.
No, it wouldn't be. And I will continue to provide you with below average content if you continue to hit the subscribe and like button. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship. So enjoy the rest of your evening.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys tomorrow night on the Comicsgate Kings, more than likely. So thank you all.
Good one, guys.
And vi will say good night.
Good night.